Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. And we'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the James Madison Dukes, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Boy, a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
They're going to run it here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball, does a good job of bringing him down short of the first down.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Breaking free at the 35. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
He's got it for a big gain. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Gamecocks are going to cash in here in the red zone. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Looking to chuck it again. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. How's that out of bounds at the 38? That's a pretty good return. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Airing this one out toward the sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now the first snap in the red zone in this drive. Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a third and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made quickly, but the game moves the ball to the 6th, first and goal.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Coming up, second down and goal. Here's the option play. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dukes.
Ah, the hammer. Second down and goal. Who better than the big fullback to get behind that big bruising offensive line? Old school touchdown for this offense.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. That's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a first and goal. What a play.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
South Carolina, 14. James Madison, 10.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He'll hand it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for his big tight end. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Now it's 3rd and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
The Dukes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. The back's got it. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, James Madison.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 17-14 lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out. It's Wells. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. South Carolina offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And the senior quarterback off target there. Threw it behind him.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's going to pull it down and run. Breaking free at the 35. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
And the Gamecocks pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Brought down after the catch, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. He pulls in the catch. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain moves the ball to the 15-yard line.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
The Gamecocks lining up here on 1st and 10. Handoff to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back. The pass rush closing in. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Point after, not right through. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Duke's offense back on the field now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Well, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble to his left. Who makes the grab? Finding some room at the 25. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a first and goal. What a play.
Oh, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They make the stop to get the ball carrier down. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
South Carolina.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. Now the offense will spend a timeout here. Want to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Less than a yard to go here on fourth down. The offense is going to go for it. Can you believe it? Another delay of game penalty on this drive. Wow. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the returner will be brought down.
And the James Madison offense will take over. First and 10.
First half clock with just 8 seconds remaining. It'll be first and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Lets it go on the move. Launching deep. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they're finally able to stop him. A huge gain and a touchdown-saving tackle as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Gamecocks will kick this away to start the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. James Madison's offense back out there now. And the quarterback keeps it here. gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. See what the call is on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. It's the RPO caught to the right. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Duke starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Send the back in motion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's intercepted, but out of bounds. So close to a turnover, it's just incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Kicking team after the PAT trial. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wells. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. In the clear at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
He's moving out of the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
I mean, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
Back to throw again. Going to try to use his legs here. They get him down, but that's a good run. Enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Snags a good throw.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
High completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, and the big fella couldn't quite hold on to that one. Going to set up a third down play.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here, because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, it doesn't matter. Nice first down.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
This will be the 9th play on the drive. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He makes the grab. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Gamecocks looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. They're going to run the option. He'll toss it to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Long enough and good. And with that, they retake the lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the returner will be brought down.
James Madison offense will take over. 1st and 10.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the tackle is made in what's going to be the final play of this period.
South Carolina, 27. James Madison, 24.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And looking for a big play here. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Touchdown, James Madison. They jump in front here in the 4th.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all you got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
South Carolina, 27.
Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. And he'll wisely throw that one away. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the right side. Breaking free at the 35. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway. Comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's tackled after the catch.
It's a small gain, but look who they threw the football to. The fullback. Nice nice to see him get his opportunities.
A completion sets up a second down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's free around the 15. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Man, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Going the other way, can they catch him?
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfired?
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Wells. That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's the throw deep downfield. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead. Now the try for the point after to make it a three-point game. Offense. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. Pass caught in the end zone. A successful two-point conversion. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Duke's offense back on the field now. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Dukes. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. He catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. The kickoff team is on the field to root this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback to start the 25. Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Receiver makes the catch. Moves his way for a first down to the 35. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Getting set. Here's second down. They'll run it from the gun. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And the Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And first down, right back to the running game. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. Close to the tight end. And he's got it. Tackle made after a big game.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And it's caught. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
This guy's throwing for yards every single time he drops back to throw. Believe it or not, he's closing in on almost 450 yards passing in this game.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Takes a quick catch. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking for 6. Touchdown, South Carolina. They go in front in the final minute of play.
What a game we're watching here. You take the lead here because the quarterback makes a great throw. Nice job by the receiver going up to make the play. And now you take the lead with less than 2 minutes to go in this massive playoff game.
And the point after is good. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away and hope the defense could just hang on for a few more seconds. This one will be fair caught. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Lets it go. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.